Coach Chamberlain. We made a little trip down to Southern California. You're from the Central Valley in Fresno. You're actually from Utah.
Yeah.
You're actually from Utah, but
I'm gonna change my license this week though, so I'll be a California resident.
you're going to be a Californian officially.
Yep.
Good for you, man. Let's talk about the you don't have a team right now. You do, but you don't.
We do, but yeah. Okay.
Not a team that competed at the NCAA tournament this year.
No. not
What's
yet.
it like? What's it like building from
They're
the
on
bottom?
campus next month.
Are they?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's good.
You guys train hard?
We had, the guys that are in the Valley right now come to RTC practices about 3 times a week. So we have anywhere from, about 10 guys come in, 10 to 12. And then we have a roster cap of 22. So some of the guys are out, like down more south or just a little further away, so they can't quite make it, but it's going well.
With the RTC, you guys aren't on campus, but when does that official transition to you having a wrestling room on campus?
Yeah.
When does that occur? When can guys train on campus? When will you be there in your facility?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a time frame on it yet?
Yeah, it's gonna be soon. Really soon. They're working on it now.
So
we'll be there, the start of the year, like this school year.
Is it hot up there right now?
I got lucky. I was gone this last week. It was like 105 all week, and I was gone doing camps other places, so I missed out.
I asked Hazelin earlier, I was like, hey, what's it like when it's 120 degrees in Phoenix? Do you guys just don't go outside?
You don't, and you don't even swim outside because you get burned. So you just go night swimming and, use the AC, I guess.
Okay, that parlays me to my next
But
question.
it's super nice, though. I love it.
You like it?
It's the dry heat, so it's not like the Midwest where it's humid. I can do dry heat. Maybe not like 120 like Phoenix dry heat, but I can do 105.
Okay, so that parlays my next question. Why would you have a mountain man beard in Central Valley heat right now? What's up with the beard game right now?
I don't know. I just growing it out. There's no explanation. I just haven't shaved very much and just letting it go, I guess. So I don't notice the heat with like my facial hair. I don't notice it all. So
Troy Steiner, one of the best guys in the sport. I think one of the best humans I know.
Yeah.
What's it like coaching with him? What's your experience been with him for the last 9 months?
Oh, he's awesome. He's very much. I think we're pretty similar in our coaching styles and just like demeanors and personality. He's really easy to work with. I actually lived with him for like 5 months when I first moved out there. So my family wasn't out. We didn't find a place right away. So he just said, "Come live with me and my family until you find a place." And he kind of took me in, and he's the best. I only knew him because I competed against his team, when he coached at Oregon State, and I respected him a lot because their guys were really tough. But now working with him, it's, I can see his vision and just he's always thinking forward and trying to be better. So he's the man.
You actually were away from your family, I was complaining, I was belly aching up there to you. I was like, I've been away from my wife and kid for 8 days. And you're like, how long were you away from your wife and kids?
I got the job in, I think it was like September, the very end of August. I think I moved out there August 26th or something. And they just barely moved to Fresno like 2 weeks ago. So what is that, 11 months, 10 months?
I can't wrap my brain around
but,
that.
I don't know. I saw him as much as I could, but it was tough. I missed my daughter, one of my daughter's birthdays. I was fortunate enough to go back for Christmas and most of the holidays, but I don't think I'll ever do it again. It was hard, and it was hard for my wife, being with the kids by herself for that long, raising. I've got a 6-year-old and a 1-year-old, so it's pretty busy, and she's did a lot for me. So I'm very grateful that she's there helping me pursue my dream and my goal is being a coach and also being an athlete. So
Speaking of which, you competed in the World Team Trials, 70 kilos. I caught maybe your Nolf match. When we look at it though, how much longer is there going to have tread on the tires? How's your body feel? Will we see you go through 2020? Is Troy facilitating that at Fresno State for you to compete?
Yeah, I think that was the first thing he asked me when I called him with interest of coaching. He asked me if I'm going to compete still, and I was like, yeah, I want to. And he said, good, because I want somebody to compete. And especially with our team, we've got a lot of younger guys, and some of our first classes will have a lot of freshmen. We got some transfers, but we are going to have a lot of freshmen. To just have a role model and see me training and kind of give them a blueprint of like what they should strive for every day. I think Troy likes how I bring that to the program and try to bring some leadership with my coaching. So he's embraced it, and I feel great. Like my body, I'm getting a little older. My knees kind of get sore. I wake up kind of stiff after a tough workout where I probably wouldn't have a couple years ago. But I haven't had any major injuries to really be worried about health-wise.
So now, this is your first real coaching job, like college coaching job. So you're here at the C3, combine here, Compound College Combine in Southern California. What are you looking for? First off, what did you expect from C3 when you came down to this?
I don't know. I've kind of known about Cliff doing his compound stuff, and I've really liked some of the technique and some of the stuff I've seen from him. I think he really loves the sport, and I don't know. I feel like somebody probably should have done this stuff a little earlier. Like it's kind of new to have like a scouting combine for high school kids. I think it's a great idea, and it's really good for the kids that might come from smaller programs that might not get the recognition because they're from like not a wrestling powerhouse. And especially in California, because there's so many schools out there that some kids kind of get lost in the shuffle. So it's definitely an advantage to see some of those kids here at the combine.
What are you looking for in a recruit? I asked you over on the wall, you're watching some live. What are you looking for in a kid?
Well, I think it first starts with their fight and their attitude of how they wrestle. We want somebody that is going to just be on you the whole time and wrestle hard, and but also be like intelligent. We're wrestling. Every coach out there is going to be recruiting for a guy that has a lot of skills and a lot of talent, but I think the attitude and the work ethic is what's hard to teach kids. You can make a kid that works harder better because he wants to be better. And it's hard to take a really talented kid that doesn't necessarily have the drive to get better. It's hard to teach that. And I know it's doable, but it's just harder to do. So I think I look for a guy that has potential to be, a top guy. He might not necessarily be there now, but you got to believe in your coaching and your abilities to make them a top guy in the future.